We have been talking about this all winter long. Really hard to avoid it because you walk outside and it hits you in the face. It's not a traditional winter. It's been having an impact, this lack of snow, on the mountains as well.
100%. It's not just the snowpack. The new drought monitor report released some bad news for the high country. And so we're going to turn to Chris Bianchi to share bad news to break down how serious it is.
I'm a real bundle of joy here, haven't I been the last couple of months? But I will say this. There are some promising looks to things for next week in the mountains, and we did get some snow. Of course, Loveland ski area, 11 inches of snow last 48 hours, 10 inches at Winter Park, 8 inches at Keystone. So there's some fresh snow in the mountains, and we are starting to make up a little ground in terms of the mountain snowpack. The issue now is becoming down here into the metro area, and what you're seeing, this orange color, this is severe drought. The drought monitor updates every Thursday, and the newest update now includes the entire I-25 corridor within the level 2, the severe drought rating. And here's the reason why. We're starting to see those deficits kind of pile up since January the 1st. And it's not just deficits in terms of rainfall and total precipitation. One of the issues that we've had is that any precipitation we've had, the majority of this, we've had about 1/3 of an inch of rain and snow equivalent since January the 1st. We average about 3/4 of an inch. The gap is about half of what we should be. It's not that dramatic. The issue is that this is usually in the form of snow. Most of this has actually been in the form of rain, and that snow can kind of help with that fire danger if it sits there for a week, 10 days, which can happen this time of year, and we just haven't had that. So that soil moisture is lower than it usually is, and that's contributing to the drought. In Boulder, we are almost exactly half of where we should be in terms of our precipitation since January the 1st. And of course, we had a very dry fall as well. And Fort Collins, we're at about 1/3, a little more than 1/3 of our precipitation in terms of where we should be since January the 1st. But the other, of course, standout stat with all this is that we've had 13.4 inches. That's it. Since September the 1st, the entire winter season, we've had 13 inches of snow in Denver. That is our lowest season-to-date snowfall since 1888. So, Kim and Phil, the way to kind of summarize it for us here along the Front Range, here's the good news, is that those precipitation gaps, they're not that dramatic. So if we have a good spring, we can easily make this up. So we get a good 3-4 inches of rain in a month, which can happen this time of year, or I should say more in April, May, and June. We can easily make that up, but obviously things are not great on the drought side of things for us in the Front Range.
You look at that 13.4. My family and friends in Boston and New York got more than that in one day.
I know.
24 hours.
It is wild. They picked it up. Providence, Rhode Island, did I mention this to you the other day, Phil? They picked up 13 inches of snow in 5 hours on Monday morning. In 5 hours, Providence, Rhode Island, which, by the way, averages about half the snow that we typically get in a full winter in Denver, they picked up 13 inches of snow in 5 hours in Providence on
And it's going to stay for a while.
Oh,
it's like that relative that won't leave.
That's right. It never goes away.
Those snow banks until mid-April there?
Yeah.
Awful.
Okay.
All right, not here. Chris, thank you.